Hey Watchdogs, today I'm going to walk you through how I put together my lunch. I'm currently in a deficit, meaning I'm in a diet. So I'm trying my best to put together lunches that are going to fill me up, make me feel full while still hitting my protein targets and be mindful of my caloric intake. So my lunch today is going to be a simple wrap. We get these spicy chicken tenders and stuff from Costco. They're really good. The macros are really good. A serving size is 2 pieces of chicken, so if you weigh it out around 85 grams, that's usually 16 grams of protein. So I'm gonna weigh this out. And the reason I weigh these out is because just because it's 3 pieces doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna calculate out. The weights change. So this is 137 grams. So 137 grams, if 85 grams is 16 grams of protein, let me plug this in real quick. 137 grams is going to be 26 grams of protein. So I always start with my main protein source, which would obviously be this chicken. I usually try to hit around 30 to 40 grams of protein per meal. So this is 26 grams just with the chicken. I'm happy with that. Next thing I'm going to do is look at my wrap, because I'm actually going to do a wrap. I like these high fiber wraps from H-E-B. This is 80 calories. So right now with the chicken, that's 240 calories. This wrap is 80 calories, so that's going to be putting me at around, 320 calories. So I'm on point right now with calories, which is cool. These wraps have a little bit of protein in them, 8 grams. So if I already have 26 grams of protein from my chicken, I get 8 grams of protein from my wrap. That's going to put me at 34 grams. Hey, guess what? Just between these 2 items, I've hit my protein target. Super stoked about that. The calories are 325, so I still have some room in there. Because I can give myself maybe about 500 calories for lunch. Because I like eating 4 to 5 times a day when I'm in a deficit. Just the more often I'm eating, the better. So that means the meals are smaller. So this 300 calories right here. Obviously, just the chicken and the wrap's gonna not taste that great. So I'm gonna add in some turkey bacon. 2 slices of turkey bacon is gonna be 60 calories. And another 4 grams of protein. Cool. I'm not going to use any cheese because I'm monitoring my fat intake. Fat carries more calories than protein and carbs. So, and I don't really need a lot of fat in my diet, you know. So instead of like ranch dressing, I'm going to use a little hack. I'm going to use this Faye yogurt. And I'm going to do about 85 grams, which is 45 calories. And that's going to give me another 9 grams of protein. So I'm going to use this Faye yogurt, but I'm going to mix it, here's the hack, with some ranch like powder. This is 0 calories. So I'm going to just put in enough of this powder to make this yogurt taste like a ranch dressing. And I'm going to put that ranch dressing on. I'm also going to make it taste better by adding some buffalo sauce. So now I have like a chicken, bacon, buffalo ranch wrap. I'm also going to add in some lettuce and tomatoes. My lettuce and tomatoes, veggies, I never count them, even in a deficit, unless I'm like going to be really, really hard. I'm going to do unlimited veggies, unlimited lettuce, unlimited tomato, whatever I want, just to fill this thing up. So that way I feel full. I'm getting in my veggies. I'm getting in my fiber. What do you want to do to make sure those veggies taste good though? Season them, please. So when you cut up your tomatoes, put a little bit of salt, put a little bit of pepper, garlic powder. I like adding these red flakes on there too, just to add a little bit of spice in there. So it's not very hard. I'm going to assemble all of this and show you what it looks like at the end. Intermission. I know I told you I'd show you how I have everything assembled at the end. What I forgot to tell you is how I'm cooking everything. So this wrap, I'm just going to heat it up briefly on our stove. The turkey bacon and the chicken, I'm just throwing that in the air fryer. Now, when I throw it in the air fryer, I do want it to kind of crisp up and not stick and stuff like that. So oils. Oils is a big thing when you're cooking and you're in a deficit where extra like fats and calories are going to sneak in. So I'm using this canola oil and it's in a can, so it makes it really easy. I can just do a quick spray on top of the chicken. I can do a quick spray inside of the air fryer. Nothing's going to stick and we're good to go. So if you are trying to lose some weight, instead of glugging vegetable oil and canola oil or whatever into the pan, just grab one of these sprays, okay? It's gonna really reduce that oil, so that way you can reduce the calories very easily. I mean, you just need enough to cook the food, right? You don't need to deep fry it. There are people out there that say you should be avoiding seed oils, et cetera, et cetera. Don't worry about any of that stuff. That's all just Don't worry about it. It's nonsense, okay? Trust me, seed oils are fine. If you are using oils, just be more mindful of the amount you're using and the calories involved with that. Make sure that it's just fitting within your goals, okay? There's nothing bad about oil, right? There's nothing bad about oil. It's just, it's more calorie dense and it's not as nutritious, right? Versus vegetables and meat and stuff like that. So I wanted to show you that oil. While everything else is cooking, I'll also show you how I'm gonna put that yogurt together. So let's get started on that yogurt. Yogurt's ready to go. So I'm doing 85 grams of this Faye yogurt. And look how easy it is to measure stuff. I've zeroed out my scale. And so now when I take the yogurt out, it's just gonna go into negative. So this is 34 grams. This is 65. This is 86. I wanted 85 grams. Close enough. I'm not gonna go crazy over 1 extra gram of yogurt. Powder. And actually, I'm gonna measure the powder just so that way I know going further, like more or less how much powder I want for 85 grams. Just about 5 grams of powder. We're just gonna mix that up. That's pretty good. That already tastes like ranch. Just with 5 grams. Could use a little bit of salt though. That's banger right there. That's my ranch. Good to go. All right, I'm gonna slice up tomatoes. I'm sure you guys know how to slice up tomatoes. So I'm gonna slice up the tomatoes, slice up a little bit of this lettuce, and put everything together, and I'll show you how it all looks at the end. All right, time to assemble. I got my chicken and my turkey in there. It looks great. It was in the air fryer, super easy. First thing I'm gonna do is just kind of move all this to the side so I can fit in my ranch. And I'm not doing cheese. I mean, I could do cheese. Honestly, I have the calories, but I'm gonna save it for dinner this evening because we're gonna be doing kind of like some flank steak for dinner, and that's a little bit fattier. So I'm basically planning ahead, and that's something that's important if you're trying to lose weight. Like, think about your meals ahead of time a little bit, and then that helps you plan like in the moment. Ranch is banger, cool. Throwing this lettuce in there. Again, to make my life easy, I'm not like measuring my veggies right now because they're veggies. If I find that I'm not like losing weight at the rate that I want to, yes, I'll probably start measuring my vegetables at that point just to get a better idea of what I'm consuming. But I doubt it'll get there. And then buffalo sauce. This is a hack. It's so good. Just kind of put that buffalo sauce all over the veggies there. If you don't like vegetables, that's fine. You don't like vegetables, just learn how to cook them. Then you'll like vegetables because you know how to cook them. And that's it. This is my whole wrap. Calories that I'm counting for this is 425, protein's 47, carbs are 42, fat is 17. So this is a huge wrap. I'm gonna eat this, probably drink a diet soda along with it, and then if I still feel hungry, I'll look for like something else to supplement, right? Like maybe some fruit or something like that. Maybe chips, but most likely fruit. And that's it. That's how you just use the labels, think about what you're putting together, and make a wrap. All right, I hope you found this helpful. Bye.